Hello and welcome. My name is Cinthya Quijano and I am the Director of Change Differently Limited. So today we're going to talk about an actual topic called the gig economy. And the title of the video blog actually states, the gig economy is real. It's happening and it's now. So why the gig economy? A lot of people within the workplace are actually starting to think that this is just a new buzzword. Things that we kind of tell people that might be happening. It's a new generation. They're all messing it up. I love how they always seem to blame my generation for everything. But one of the things about the gig economy is that it's actually happening and it's going to be revolutionizing the workplace. So it has a lot to do with the future of work. And today I just wanted to start actually getting you a bit thinking about what this means for the future of work. So why is the gig economy actually happening? So the gig economy is going to be a new phenomenon. It's not actually that new. A lot of people are already living it and doing it. And we've all heard about people having a side hustle or a side gig or something they do besides their day job that actually gets them through. The term portfolio career is also starting to be used a lot more. And I, sitting here, the Director of Change Differently, can tell you it is a real thing because I have a gig economy type of career. I have a portfolio career. And it's very true and it's very real. But there are many reasons why this is starting to happen. One, let's think about our traditional workplaces. People are retiring at the age of 70. Some people like the idea of being able to work until they're 70, but financially, this is probably happening more because people cannot retire with their pension and actually have the lifestyle they wanted. So it's quite a big individual choices and people starting to think, actually, I need an additional income to look for my retirement to actually look the way I thought it would be. It's also about flexibility. A lot of people want more flexibility in their lives, either because they're starting to have families or kids, or because they're new to the workplace and maybe they just want a bit of experience on several things. Or there's people that might have more than one passion and might want to follow things like that. The flexibility and the ownership that the gig economy gives individuals is actually one of the most basic appeals to it. So that is one of the things that's happening. Additional income, I mentioned that. The pensions are not what they used to be. Salaries are not what they used to be. We've been in so many financial recessions that people are starting to think, how can I make more? How can I make more of actually having a bit of a life besides work? And the gig economy gives people that. Job scarcity. So structures are getting flatter. More people are going through redundancy process. I know that one of the places where I used to work, there was a restructure almost every year. And what that makes is a lot of people are losing their jobs day in and day out. So the gig economy is a great thing for them because actually what they get to do is choose what they want to take up. It's pretty much like being a project manager. They get to choose the different projects they get to work on. So it's actually becoming something a lot more people are working. It's a new way of working. People are individually choosing to do this. And most people are actually choosing to do this. So it's a great thing. But what does this mean for the world of work? What does this mean for HR? What does this mean for the workplace in general? Today's actually place where I'm doing this video blog is what's actually chosen on purpose. Because actually one of the great things about the gig economy is people may not have to work in actual physical workplaces in a typical office. They could choose to work in a coffee shop. They could choose to work in like virtual offices, collaborating spaces. And the workplace, this means that actually workplaces need to get more flexible, both in the spaces and flexible working schemes, as in like work time patterns, as in what that means in regards to pensions and things like employee engagement. Because actually the psychological contract is going to be changing massively over the next few years. People are going to be looking for something else. It's no longer great to have a secure job because there's not really such a thing as a secure job anymore. So people are going to be looking for different things in the workplace. So as an employer, as an HR specialist, it's actually time to start thinking about all these things. How are we going to engage our employees? How are we going to actually make reward and recognition and that whole recognition package a lot more interesting for people? How are we going to attract talent? How are we going to retain talent? How are we going to make sure that we fit into these new ways and new patterns? All these questions are things that we should be starting to ask. And all these things are things we need to start brainstorming. Do structures need to change? Do we need to move more into more teal or holacracy models? What is it that needs to change for us to be able to live in this new world? I wanted to leave you with that thought. and actually always think about it in a positive manner. The gig economy is not necessarily a bad thing. It's a great thing for people who have ambition and who want to be able to have ownership and flexibility. And ownership will create more engagement and will create more innovation in the long term. So it's how do we take advantage of this new trend, and how are we going to take advantage? Because it's not going to be a trend, it's going to be something that's actually more day-to-day life. Thank you, and I hope to see you in my next video blog. Bye.